All right, guys, we're back. Deacon just pulled that point. Well, it was right on top, so you didn't have to pull too much. But anyway, we walked up here. This was walking over there to find Tika's triangle. I got one that looks like a tip. I don't know. It doesn't look like there's a lot going in the ground, but I figured we'd video it anyway. So go ahead and check it out. Hopefully there's more there. Doesn't look like there's a lot. You see in the sun there? Yeah, right there. You got it? Yep. Yep. Kind of what I expected. Fortunately, it's a nice point, but it's got a busted base. So we'll keep looking, see if I can't find a whole one.
All right, so I'm back. Mike just pulled one with a broken face, and Kaya and I are still in our little area on the other side of the field, and I just found another one. So
Looks good.
looks good. Yeah, I'm excited.
That's real good. So you got some size to it, don't
Yeah,
it?
it's thick. Again, I found a lot of thick points today.
And look at that.
And it does not look like it's
No,
broken or anything. It's just how it's worked.
definitely one needs to get cleaned up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good one. All right, back at it.
Boys just left to go back to their spot, and Kaya has something in the ground. Not sure what it is.
I think it's something.
Definitely looks worked. Could be maybe a triangle, maybe it could have a broken base. I'm not really sure. Let's see what that is.
Something.
No, it's a big broke. I don't know what that is.
I don't know because it gets like skinny at the top.
Almost looks like it could have been
A drill.
a drill.
Yeah, because it gets real skinny.
Alright, so the boys are not here. I'm pretty sure this is just a rock or something, although it does look worked right here, but it is so hard in the ground. I tried to like kind of pick it up to see if it was something. So I'm gonna let Kaya video it, because I don't think I can even lift it out. So I don't think it's anything, but
I think it
oh
is.
my god, it's a giant tip. Look at that material. Dude, oh my god. Oh, that's a heartbreaker to be broke. That sucks.
That's awesome.
That is, wow. I don't think I've ever seen material like this. That's insane.
That's awesome.
That's awesome. Too bad it wasn't full, but that's okay.
All right, guys, we're over here on this side. Tika and Kaya are on the other side. We just walked back from videoing. I think it was that last one Tika pulled out. We've been walking for a little bit. Deacon's got something in the ground here. We can see it's got a broken tip, but we figured we video because it's a monster, or would have been. Check that out. Go ahead and pull that out. Yeah. God dang. Oh my god. Oh, look at the ears on that thing. Sucks. That's a heartbreaker. Look at the size of that thing. Ouch. Well, that one hurts, man.
Yeah,
One of many heartbreakers, huh?
especially here.
Yeah. All right, guys, we're back. Hopefully you can hear me with the wind. Tika and Kaya just moved over this way. They're doing a little bit of walking. I'm not even sure what the last point was. I think it was that big giant heartbreaker that Deacon found. I got one on the ground here. It's not the prettiest, but I'd like to finally join the video, so go ahead and video this one. It's right here. Got her?
Yeah.
Right on top there. Little stem point. Kind of crude, but not too bad. Take that. All right, about 30 seconds after, well, maybe 10 seconds after
Yeah,
I just found that
probably
one, that white, little bit thicker stemmed point. Everybody came over to look at it, and Deacon actually walked right on top. Yeah,
That's Deacon's
here's
footprint.
a footprint right here. You can see. We all had to look at the bottom of shoes to see whose it was.
We had to compare.
I don't know if we said it yet, but it was Deacon's.
There's
And
Deacon's footprint, and
I looked over and I
there's
said,
mine.
boom, almost stepped right on it. I don't know if it's whole or anything. It's tiny.
It's super tiny, but it's really pretty color.
I'm hoping it's got a tip on it. It's got a whole base.
Okay.
It's really.
Oh wow, it's a lot. Is it? A lot bigger.
Bigger than I thought it
It's a
was.
lot bigger. So I think it's a lot bigger.
Oh, it's a lot bigger. I thought it was tiny.
That's a cool color.
Yeah, it's really red. Yeah, there you can see it.
Yeah,
Pretty good.
that's really cool.
All right, keep walking for a little bit. We got a little bit left to go.
We're headed back to the truck. Probably my last point of the day. I gotta let you know, so we're just kind of headed back, so I'll probably make this pretty quick.
Fun.
It's fun. Letting us are fun. But looks like another little Madison just on the way to the truck. We have had a great day out here again. Pretty happy to get home and wash everything up. I think we've done pretty well today.
Yeah.
All right. Hey everyone, so I think I got the last point of the day. I'm notorious for doing that, so it's a weird point. I think it's a giant blunt. It looks like maybe the base is snapped off, or it's just a really short base, so I'm kind of excited to have this be my last point of the day. I'm sure it'll be prettier when it's washed up, but it's white, just like all of our other stuff, so
Time to get out of here. This is getting late.
time to get out. I'm burnt.
Allergies are kicking in.
I have the worst allergies. I don't know if anyone else can sympathize with me on arrowhead hunting and allergies. If you have any advice, please let me know, because I can't even make it 2 hours. My pockets are stuffed with Kleenex, so my nose is red. Super fun times, but it's worth it in the end. So I can.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah, say this thing is a giant. Look at the size of that, dude. I don't know if it's a big. It looks like a big Snyder. It's a clunky thing. Wow. Look at the size of that.
Crazy.
The thing is a monster.
It is broke.
It's got a broken base, but it looks like it's only broken. Let me see it real quick. Yeah, looks like the bottom of the base right there. So if that is a big Snyder, maybe that wasn't a ton broke off. But look at the size of that thing. Look how thick it is. What a cool piece. Just an absolute giant hafted scraper. A good one to end on though.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, we found a bunch today. We didn't know if we were going to find a bunch. Like I said, we walked this field a couple weeks ago. It has gotten a lot of rain. We tried hitting a couple spots that were where the farmer came in and put in a bunch of male corn, so that got tilled up again, replanted, and it paid off. I don't know how many we found, but we have a pile of stuff. So, yep. So we'll be back for the cleanup, and everybody, hope everybody's out finding and having some good luck.
All right, thanks for watching.
What's going on, everybody? Here's a cleanup video for Saturday, June 6th. Tika and I took the kids down to one of our better spots. We actually anticipated walking another spot, and when we got down there, we found out that it was no-tilled for the year, so that kind of put a damper on that day. We didn't have a bad day, though. Here's kind of an overall view. We might break this video up into two pieces, putting the cleanup video at the second one. The spot that we hunted was a spot that we hunted a few weeks ago, but we know that it's a huge field, and there's just a lot to walk. So we figured with the rain that they've received here in the last couple weeks that if we went back, we would find quite a bit more. So I'll kind of go through some of these real quick. Just like always, we got a pile of brokes, bases, tips, just some tools and stuff like that. This is kind of a, I don't put them all on there, but this is kind of a neat tool. It's just a big flake and flaked right into a knife. Thought that was a pretty neat one there. Some really pretty scrapers. Some of the heartbreaker pieces. This is one that Tika found. We did some splitting up, and she was with Kaya for part of the day, and she found this big guy here. Not sure exactly what it was. Doesn't have a sharp tip, so I'm not sure if this was a big base or part of a tool. Also not sure what the material is. I'm not sure if that's Flint Ridge or what that is. It's absolutely beautiful, high quality flint. This was a blade that Deacon found. I believe it's hornstone, and that was a nice piece, very well flaked. It's kind of curved at the top, which is different, but that's a nice piece too. This was a unbelievable heartbreaking piece that he found. I believe that might be Harrodsburg shirt, and maybe a big Kurt corner notch or something, but gosh, that would have been awesome. Unfortunately, it looks like a fresh break too. Some other big crude points. This is one that I found, pulled out, got a broken base to it, would have been nice. Big broken drill, some other crude stuff. Some of the smaller points were actually some of the better points that we had, so I'll kind of go through some of these other ones. This is one that Kaya found. I also wasn't with her. She was with Tika when she found that. Big twisted blade. Looks like a big square based knife or something. Another big blade that Deacon found. This was kind of maybe a drill, something like that. Worked really well. This was a triangle that Tika found when she was on the far side of the farm. I made my way over to see her pull that. It's a super nice piece, beautiful bluish color. Triangle that Kaya found, also a really pretty piece. It's kind of just a small stemmed point that I found towards the end. This was a nice piece that Tika found. It's kind of a cruddy material, but I thought it was exceptional with that base still intact. It's got the tiniest ears on it, so thought that was a really nice piece. Little serrated guy. This was the first piece that I found during the day. Here's a pretty thick point that Tika found. Made heavy duty anyway. But these are some of the other points. This was probably one of her favorite points, still is today. This striped point. It's funny, we find flakes like this every now and then, and we always talk about wanting to have a point made in something like that. So when she found it, she was pretty excited about it. I was on the phone with her, and she said she flipped out what she thought was a flake, and she's pretty surprised to realize that was a point. So pretty exceptional there. Nice little triangle Kaya found. This was a beautiful little piece Deacon found, and I don't know if you can see the flaking on it, but it looks like it's, I'm not sure if what they call it, oblique transverse maybe, or it's kind of like diagonal. You can see that right there, heavily beveled. So not sure exactly what that is. This was piece Deacon found right on top, washed out, really heavy. Looks like a beautiful thin Jack's Reef. Made very well. This is a piece that I found towards the end of the day. Thought it had some exceptional color to it. It's probably just stained real heavy, but I was happy to find that one. It's a little side notch point that Deacon found earlier in the day. Tiny little paper thin guy. Tiny little Madison, which I believe was the last point of the day for Tika. So we were all excited about that once again. And I think this was a little broken point. And I'm not sure exactly what that is. It almost appeared to be like a little high-low or something like that, with the way these little ears are on the bottom. It's got a little concave base. But anyway, that's the cleanup video for June 6th. And hope everybody's rocking. Oh, I almost forgot this piece because it's way up top. Actually, this was one of my favorite points of the day. She found this right towards the end. That right there is what I believe is maybe a big Snyder, and it looks like it's turned into a hafted scraper, and it is a monster. Look at the size of that thing. She actually found it, and she was laughing because when she found it, she thought that it was something different until we bent down and looked at it. She thought maybe this was the point or something, and then we looked at it close and realized that no, it was just a monster point, broken and then turned into a huge hafted scraper. So yeah, it looked like maybe a big Snyder or something along those lines. But anyway, that's the cleanup for June 6th. Hope everybody's out rocking and finding a bunch of stuff and being safe. So until the next time, take care.